The city of Erie is now looking to crack down on people drinking alcohol and carrying open containers of it on city property. Matt Mathias spoke to city officials about this and has more. Matt?
Yeah, that's right. Good evening, Sean. Erie City Council had a 5-1 vote approving a first read of an ordinance this past Wednesday that would shake up how alcohol consumption would legally be handled on city grounds. Enjoying a cold alcoholic drink while walking the dog or taking a stroll downtown could become a thing of the past in the city of Erie. Erie City Council is taking a look at prohibiting drinking in public spaces on city property and carrying open alcoholic beverage containers.
I do think we're seeing more problems from people drinking and then doing things, getting into accidents and causing trouble and getting into fights, and that does seem to be increasing. So this hopefully will decrease that, because if they're just drinking in public, they'll get arrested if this goes through.
The city of Erie has never had any specific language regarding having an alcoholic drink in parks, on the sidewalk, or if you're seated anywhere in the city. But now some say alcohol in our community can act as a social blight and harm people who are most vulnerable in our community.
Council's been in a number of conversations with the business community and the service providers, really. This is the big one, downtown, about how we can make this community better for everyone. The services are looking at seeing people coming out of their resources, and by the time they get to the sidewalk, they're stumbling because of alcohol being so prevalent downtown.
Erie City Council member Ed Brzezinski opposes the policy, calling it overkill. He says the people who would be arrested or fined for violations likely wouldn't be able to pay that fee, and tax dollars would be wasted putting them in jail. Erie Mayor Joe Schember says if this ordinance makes its way through council, he'll surely sign on, saying there will be a slow rollout to enforcement.
Our police might also not enforce it on the first violation, just warn the person. That would be another thing we could do to kind of ease into this.
Every other city has similar laws in the books, and I think for the most part people see very little difference in their day-to-day life on this.
Now, there are going to be exceptions to the law, such as events held downtown, like Celebrate Erie, different festivals and other attractions sanctioned by the city. Now, City Council again will vote on the policy September 18th for final passage. Sean.
Matt Mathias reporting tonight. Thank you, Matt.